Well, Grand Rising, Divine Kingdom family. How are we today? So I came on to say the word for today is activate. Activate the king and the queen inside of you. You know, it says in the word that we were made in their image and in their likeness. So that means we were created just like the divine king and queen, all father and all mother. So activate the king and queen inside of you. It's time to wake up to the nobility and the sovereignty and the righteousness and the abundance and the love and the peace and the joy of being the king and the queen. You know, a lot of us don't realize that we have kingdomship inside of us and queendomship inside of us. But we're so busy on these low level thinking, that we don't realize that when you think less than of yourself, then that is what you're going to be. So are you. Your thought process creates who you are because you are a divine creator. You're a divine co-creator because you were created in their image and in their likeness. And if they were our creator, that makes us co-creators, right? So if we start thinking like kings and queens, maybe our surroundings would change into kingdoms. But instead, we'll start thinking like kings and queens for a moment, but we don't stay diligent in that thought process. But it's time for us to start being diligent in being a king and being a queen up here in our minds. And it'll manifest physically in our bodies and in our surroundings. So I'm saying activate the king and the queens inside of you because they're there. They put that divine essence in each and every one of us because we were uniquely and wonderfully made. That means we all different, but we all have the same essence inside of us. We all have the same spice inside of us. We all have the same source inside of us. So if we activate that divine king and that divine queen that lives within us, do y'all know what our surroundings would be like? If we learn how to love one another and elevate one another and take joy in seeing one another elevated and loved, it would be so different out here, y'all. But so many of us get in this selfishness and in our egos and in ourselves. It's crazy. But we need one another. I need you and you need me. And the crazy thing about it is we act like we don't. But if my sister is elevated, then I'm elevated. If my brother is elevated, then I'm elevated. That's just like if my finger is broke, then my hand is hurting, right? But if all the fingers are working properly, that mug is going good. I can cook, I can do everything I need to do. But when that one little thing is out of whack or out of sort or out of alignment, then the whole thing is a problem, right? That's the same thing with us. We all are one body, but we act like we are so many different parts, but we are. We are different parts of one body. So I'm asking you guys, activate the king and the queens inside of you. That divine force that is inside of you. That sovereign force that is inside of you. That loving force that is inside of you. That powerful force that is inside of you. Activate it. Activate the goodness, the light that is inside of you. Because there's so much darkness in this world We need some of these lights to start shining through and activate so we can draw all of the others to the light. So I'm asking y'all, activate the kings and the queens inside of you, my Jedi Masters. Because when you do that, you're leveling up, right? So I'm asking y'all, my kingdom family, activate the kings and queens inside of you because they're there. So many of us forgot who we are. We forgot that we were kings and queens. We forgot that we were sovereign. We forgot that we were royal. We forgot that we were precious in the Divine One's sight. Our divine king and queen, our divine mother and father, wants their children to be blessed. Just like you want your kids to be blessed, they want us to be blessed. But we got to be obedient and start listening. Just like we want our children to be obedient, these knuckleheads out here, we want them to be obedient. Same for us, we their children. And we so hard-headed because we grown and we know so much. Just like our kids. They grown. They know so much and don't know nothing. Still learning every day. Just like I am. Still learning every day. As an adult, I'm still learning every day. So I'm just asking y'all, activate the kings and queens inside of you. Show that beauty and that love and that joy and that harmony and that alignment to one another. Love y'all, kingdom family.